Hello everybody, welcome to your live watch along of Sheffield Eagles versus Leigh Centurions in Rugby League's Betfred Championship. You got your lines up down here that you can see scrolling at the bottom of your screen, so that during the game you'll know who's playing for each team as it's going on. But I will show you the lineups while we are here. This is the lineup for Sheffield Eagles today, folks. When you've got your interchange, so you can see them, and then you have your Leigh Centurions side to play against Sheffield Eagles today. So guys, put your questions in the chat. Who you think is going to win? The game kicks off at 7:45 kickoff. I will give you guys this. I couldn't find a radio stream for it. So what we're going to do is going to keep an eye on Twitter for what's going on. You guys can keep in touch. We'll have the timer for when the game does get underway. So it's just a case of just being patient. You guys bring your questions in to the chat, and we will discuss how it all will be going down. So, hopefully, we get a good result today, but what do I see? I see nothing more than I just don't see the good result happening that we wanted to, but we're just going to keep going. So guys, put your questions in the chat. Don't forget to like, sub and subscribe to the channel if you are new. So, there will be a pinned out message for you guys, and there will be a link for you guys. There is a message. There's going to be a link for you guys to join the Discord server. So hopefully you guys do enjoy that. Hopefully it'll be a good game. It's going to be interesting, to say the least. But we've just got to pray, see how the game goes, see how the performance goes. But do I see? I'm nervous. Click on the link, folks, and you'll be able to join the Discord server, so you'll be able to chat to me outside of YouTube. And also hit the poll to say, who do you guys think is going to win, Sheffield Eagles or Leigh Centurions? It's not going to be an easy result. It's not going to be an easy game. It's just, like I say, life ain't easy. Get your questions in. I'm happy to answer any questions. Let's get some questions in the chat, folks. Leigh Centurions versus Sheffield Eagles. I will let you guys know, because of it being the Betfred Championship game, there is hardly any exposure for the league. So it's like, you might hardly get radio coverage. If there's like a rugby, if there's a Super League game playing on the same day as the Betfred Championship game, the Betfred Championship game will always get tossed to the wayside, and the Super League game, if there's more than one of them, will always get priority, like for radio, stuff like that. So I think there's 2 Super League games being played tonight, so, and we're the only championship game, so we've not got being on the radio. So if we were on the radio, I'd have the radio commentary for you guys, but we haven't, unfortunately. So we'll be keeping an eye for you guys on the game via Twitter, because it's the only way to know how stuff are getting on, and at the same time you guys can chat to me, give whatever you need, give or take, and what's the word, try our best at what we can all do as supporters. So the game will be starting shortly, folks. We're just waiting, and basically we are just waiting. But guys, I'm going to be back in a tick. Won't be long because the game's going to kick off really shortly. I am back, folks. With Sheffield Eagles versus Leigh Centurions in the Betfred Championship in the Rugby League. Hopefully, the Eagles can pull off one of the surprise shocks of the season. I don't think it's going to happen, but like I say, you try your best, you don't succeed, but that's all you can do at the end of the day. It's like, you want us to try this, you want us to try that, but a lot of the time it really doesn't work. But you gotta keep pushing, you gotta keep probing, and at the end of the day, we're gonna try our best, see what we can do, and hopefully all being well. But I highly doubt it, because we are not live today. We're just gonna I've got rugby league as in, so there's Warrington versus OFC and Wigan versus Toulouse. So we've got all them, and then you've got all the others games I'm playing tomorrow, no, on Sunday. But because we're playing on the Friday, we're not the only team that's not really getting a looking, which for me is a bit sad, but that's just the case. So it's just a case of being patient, just waiting as much we can and doing as much we can. You just go and achieve what we can achieve and do what we need to, and just the same time, pretty much hope for the best. That's all I can say is pretty much hope for the Bears, go for it, and do what we can. If we can't win, we can't win. If you and stuff like that, you just try your best. But I'm just pretty worried right now. I think we can get a good result. It all just it all depends on what. Yeah, so we gotta just. We just gotta play, do what we need to do, hope for the best. I'm pretty. We've won out of the last 5 games. We've lost 3 and drawn 2. So we're not on like the best of form, but heyo, you do what needs must. But the game will be getting underway very, very, very shortly, folks. Just waiting for the news that the game is underway. The timer can start. The clocks can all start to tick, and that we are ready for kickoff. It's now just a case of waiting with just about 90 seconds from kickoff. It's just a case of being just absolutely patient. Patience is a virtue these days. Put some questions in the chat, folks. Who you think is? Just put your questions in. I'm happy to answer any questions you guys put in front of me. Sheffield Eagles versus Leigh Centurions. You might be getting me today, folks, being in one of these moods today. So you might get some pretty much very good content. I think why they could be done this, why they could be done this, why they could be done this, why they could be done this. Yeah, so you're gonna get some really good content. You're gonna get some absolute gorgeous content. And this is me not joking. You are going to get some hilarious content. So we're just waiting now for the start of the game between Leigh Centurions and Sheffield Eagles, and then the timer can get underway, folks. So hopefully we get the result, we get what we need, we get what we come for, and hopefully we get the result that we needed, because we definitely need it. We definitely need this result, but I don't see where a result's going to come from, where a win's going to come from. I do not have any idea. We're just waiting. It's now just the case of just seeing who's waiting. We're now just waiting for kickoff, folks. And it will be on the way, and you guys can enjoy the absolute hell I'm about to endure for the next 2 hours, where literally I am going to be raging it to hell. I'm back. And the fact that we can't defend and we can score too many, so it's just a case of waiting and being patient as we can. But that's all we can do for Sheffield Eagles, because we just gotta do what we can and try not to lose a game. But like I say, we take too long at doing things. Yeah. Now we've just gotta wait and see how. Just waiting for kickoff to get underway, folks, and we will be underway between Sheffield Eagles and Leigh Centurions in the Betfred Championship. Oh, we're just waiting for kickoff. The game is on the way, folks, between Sheffield Eagles and the Leigh Centurions in the Betfred Championship. Let's hopefully we do not actually get battered and actually try our best, because that's all we can hope for this day and age. Guys, I apologise if you don't hear any sound in the background, because there isn't. I can't put any like music on because of copyrightation, stuff like that. I also, a lot of the time, I can't. There's not even any like commentary on this game. There's no radio coverage either. So we're just going by the wayside on this one. But we are on the way. And hopefully we do try our best. That's all we can do right now, is try our best. It's just like we just got to try the best we can and do what we can and try and get a good result. That's all we can do. At the end of the day, guys, put your questions in. Like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'm pretty much worried. The worrying factor is going to be that I'm worried, man. Guys, if you want to feel like I am joking. When you guys think I am joking, I am not joking, to the point where I don't even think we are going to win. We are not good, and we're not a bad team. It's just the only problem is we're just gonna get handed our asses left and right. Then, but that means enter. But like I said, we're just gonna keep going. What else is on here? See if there's any more news for you, and I can get you that if we can. Akins takes hold of an Ashton kick on the 4 and Leigh start the set on their 40-meter line. So 3 minutes in, and nil. Get your questions in, folks. Let's see if there's any more things gonna pop up. Let's see what there is. Leigh targets Ferguson with a big kick, but is knocked on by Trimes. Yeah, Trimes. Contest it well. 7 tackles for the good guy. I just know if Leigh score the first try, there's going to be a hatful. There's going to be a hatful. And it's in my brain. I just know it. And I'm trying not to be negative. I'm trying to be positive. Just got to keep a good scoot and a kick to touch. Leigh will start on their 10-metre off. I want us to play with the passion, play with the heart, and we got the votes there, so the votes are there. We are now going to do another poll for you guys, so you guys can at least get something to do. And guys, be truthfully honest, if you are a supporter of any of these teams, vote for the team that you support. Do not just pick them because you want to see them win. Be brutally, and this is me being as honest as I can. But we gotta do what we can do to gain something. Let's go and let's. There we go. Let's see if we can get some question. Guys, get your question in the chat. Like, someone subscribing. You are new to the channel. Miller goes to the air and Chimes goes up for it, but it is Leigh who knock on and will start on our 4-metre line. Okay, so and everyone was Douglas with a sublime rib tackle on Sidlow. So far, it feels like we're sticking it to him. Nesbitt, Rob, I'll give you your answer in a minute. Can I watch the live match on here? It's the Betfred Championship, the second tier of rugby league, which seems to get less coverage than rugby league Super League. So if there's a rugby league game live on TV like there always is, and then there's another rugby Super League game on, then that will get the radio coverage over if there is a Betfred Championship game on. So unfortunately, because of there's 2 Super League games on over 1 Championship game, means that this Championship game has got no coverage whatsoever other than Twitter. But I do it so that people can have somewhere to connect with fans, have a bit of a conversation, have a bit of banter, stuff like that, and we're all going to have a good time, even though there's no way of watching the game and keeping you guys what's going on via Twitter and everything else, because I'm going to be staying up to date for the whole 18 minutes of this match as much as we can, and I will tell you what is going on now and then. Try. There is a try, folks. Try fully. Yeah, it took about 7 minutes, but Leigh have scored a try. Ferguson is set free down the right flank. He chips it over to the top of the QLT, and Miller collects the score. 4-0 to Leigh Centurions. So not a good start for Sheffield Eagles. We might have to rechange the score again if he has got the kick. Because at the moment, and he has converted. the conversion. It is Leigh Centurions 6, Sheffield Eagles 0, but we have played about 7 minutes. But my timer on here, folks, is a bit quick, but that's due to it being a football timer. It doesn't click with rugby. But, like I say, we try and do what we can on this channel. But we are 6-0 down to Leigh Centurions. Hopefully it doesn't get from bad to worse. At least when I sold out for 7 minutes. Why can we out for 10 or 20? We're just going to be on our A game. So, I think there has been something happening for Sheffield Eagles here. And it is. Isaac loves a drilled shot. Kickoff. And it comes up trumps again. The ball bounced over the Centurions. And we're 10 metres out from their line. Isaac Farrell. You're playing beauty. Now, don't mess up. Because at 10 metres, don't mess up. That's going to be the aim. If you mess up, it's just going to be annoying. But guys, can you please, if you're on the chat, get some conversation. Let's have some chatting while I keep an eye on what's going on. We are 10 metres out from the Centurions line. And we have messed it up entirely. Absolute great. And Isaac Grubber behind the defence. But we collect. So we tried to do something that didn't work. Woo! Yeah. Like I say, nothing new there. But let's get some questions in, folks. Like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Please say we have some luck on our side. Offside called on the Eagles. Leigh kick to our 30-metre. So we lose the grubber. We then give them the ball. We're then offside. They get to our 30-metre. So from being 10 metres out, they're now going up to our 30-metre in just one kick. Stupid Eagles, man. Come on, let's actually do something. Actually do something. And actually do something, please. I just want us to not. It's really annoying. And it's not my spit boy. It is absolutely annoying. It's just so annoying, man. Just so annoying. Come on, can something happen, please? If try, folks. Try for Leigh. Sidlow receives an offload and touches down by the sticks. We've only played 12 minutes. And it is Leigh Centurions 10. Sheffield Eagles 0. When it looks like it goes from bad to worse, it goes from bad to blooming worse. That's where we can. And he gets the conversion. It is 12-0. Leigh Centurions. It's just. Think Super League might be too strong for the Eagles. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I'm going to keep going. Something else happened since the second try for the Centurions. Eagle claims Stone's knock on, but the referee deems that it was stripped and the league kicked it to halfway. What? You're having a laugh. So they've just let Leigh kick it to halfway when it looks like it's clearly knocked it on. So we just basically got robbed. And if you guys relate, it's Eagles claimed Stone knocked on, but the referee deems that it was stripped. So what's the difference between a knock on and stripped? It's just bonkers. The referee doesn't know. But just keep going. Back-to-back penalties for the visitors, and they are in a good spot. And we never give away a penalty. Absolute great. Guys, folks, request the chat to literally get some conversation going because so you guys can put in your questions, say what you need to say. I'm happy to answer anything you guys put in front of me. Yeah. It doesn't look good with 13 minutes played. It doesn't look the best, but we're just going to keep plowing along. Just going to keep plowing, keep going. If we can get... The last time we played them, we got 18 points away at theirs. So if we can do that with him again, I'll take that with a drop of your hat because it's better. Even if we get 20 points, I'll be happy with that because at least we've topped each result as we played them. So, like I say, you can only get better. It can only get better. Yeah, things can only get better. I wish. Like I say, I wish things can only get better, but that's just no way. And this was like, folks, going to become a common theme today, folks. Is another try for Centurions. Leigh Centurions try. The pressure had paid, and it is Joe Wardley who spins over from close range. Reynolds converts. It is 18-0. I'm gonna ask you, folks. For the love of God and only, please here we have some Sheffield Eagle fans in, and I don't want to be the only one, because that would be, because it's only me that's doing the suffering. And it's been nice to get to know some more Sheffield Eagle supporters. And also, if you guys want to join the Discord server, I will put a link in for you guys But it is Leigh Centurions 18, Sheffield Eagles 0. I'm a big Leigh fan, still think it's between Leigh and Fev. Leigh could make a straight return to the Super League, but hearing there's still a 14 Super League next season in the Super League. Okay. Guys, put down in the chat if you are enjoying the stream. Let me know. Let me know if you're subbed to the channel as well. Because I do rugby and I also do football. I do live do lyric videos. I do vlogs. You name it, I do a mixture on this channel. And can we actually do something? QLT receives an eagle kick and will come from deep. What's to say? There's not much to say because we played about, I think, about nearly the same time, about 19 minutes, and we are 18-0 down, so it's nothing new there. Nothing new. I don't even see where I can see us even scoring a try at this rate. I don't even know if it's going to be even. The other scores are at 0-0. They just got underway. Wigan Warriors versus Toulouse and Hull FC versus Warrington. Let's see what else has gone on in this game so far, folks. Akins receives a kick on the full and with a head of steam gets the 40 metres. So far, we're just not getting anywhere, but come on, can we actually get some luck our way? Obstruction called on the Centurions. We kick to their 40 metres. So actually, we might be getting somewhere. If we get a try, I'll be happy. Right. Yeah, you're doing a good job. Watch the best sport in Watch the best sport rugby league. There is a good crowd on that one. This season's crowd. Leigh used take a few fans. That's interesting. So guys, I'm gonna. I like saying this, and I want you guys to keep putting in your questions. Keep adding them in. Keep your questions coming. And this is for any guy who wants a reminder. And then if you guys want to join the Discord, if you guys want to join my Discord server, you can. So that we can all chat outside of YouTube. I'm going to put some. So guys, put your questions in. I don't mind what questions you want to put in. I'm happy to answer any questions you guys put in front of me. And that's for people to chat outside of YouTube. If anyone, I like my football. I also like rugby as well. So might do. So I'm just gonna put that in as I'm just doing a thing on it for you guys. So if you want to talk about rugby, there is going to be a chat for rugby, and there is also one for my other sport, which is football. So if you guys want to join that one, and you can chat and do anything, just put your question in the chat and I'll answer as many questions as I can. How is it eighth? Who is just star player? I don't know who would be our star player, because we've got so many good. You got Villa, Hayafia, you got Ben Jones Bishop. Basically, the two big names on our team are those two. But I would say Ben Jones Bishop's the bigger name on our team. But yeah, crowds and refs, what the crowd likes and the ref. Last week we had Robert Hicks twice, and he did a good job refereeing at Leigh versus Fev last Monday, and at Leigh and in the AB Sundex Cup. Okay, thank you, Richie, for letting me know on that. Let's now go and update on what's been going on in the rest of this game. See if we've actually done anything for you guys. QLT flip pass goes to the ground and Brand gets to it first. Leigh have possession halfway. Leigh win a penalty for a ball steal. They get over the line through Nesbitt, but it's knocked on. A penalty for the Eagles soon after, and we're into the Centurions half. We're now in the half, but I don't think we're going to get any further. 6 again was thrown in there for the Eagles, but they can't come up with anything. Johnson receives a pass on the last, which is deemed forward. We always seem to mess things up at the last because we're stupid. We're then going to end that poll there and ask you guys the valuant question, which I always do in the streams. But I'm just waiting for stuff to pop up to tell you what's going on. Let's go and see what is going on at the moment in the rest of this game. QLT receives our lead kick, pass it to Ben Jones Bishop, who is tackled on our 10-metre. We end the set with an Isaac kick, which goes out on the lead 10-metre. So we're actually doing not too bad. Get the ball to Isaac Farrell. And we have a job. We have a job. So it shows that we're doing something right. We're actually getting somewhere. We always just have that little bit. I'm just going to be. So guys, put your question in the chat, like, sub, and subscribe to the channel if you are new to my channel. I'm just going to be putting on some rugby in the background, but not on viewing for you guys. But it's going to be quiet, so I can have something in the background just to look at, because I want it. So let me know what you guys are. Just give me some interesting questions, some anything. I'm always up for anything. I'm up for anything. But let's wait and see. And let's see if anything has changed. QLT with a great tackle on Ferguson, who still gets the off all the way, but is knocked on by the Centurions. So we're actually slightly doing a bit of gains. We're gaining on something, but not by much. But we've just got to be constantly on the ball and constantly on it and do what we need to do. And thank you for the like. I highly appreciate it. This is quite good to listen, especially when you want to follow your team to see how they are doing. Do you think Leigh have a chance to return to the Super League? As a Leeds fan, me think they can. Is the ref fair for once? The one thing is, I can't really say if I think Leigh's going to make it or anything, because I also got a close friend, got a friend of mine who is a Fev fan, and you got to completely understand that I would want my mate to be happy. I want a friend to be happy because I want the team to do well. My friend is a Fev fan, so I hope he's go up, because he always hopes that Sheffield Eagles do well, even though we have the banter, because they're both teams in the same league. So yeah. And this is no disrespect to Leigh or anything, but I have a close friend. I have a friend who is Fev fan, so I'll go for Fev for them to go up and stuff like that, because they have in recent years have been robbed. So, guys, put your question in, like, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and we'll find out if anything else has actually happened in this game. And at the moment, another decent touch finder from the Eagles, this time Holmes. Kick dribbles out on the Leigh 10 metre. So, we could. I don't know if that's a good thing or if that's a bad thing. I don't know if that means that we've got the ball or they got the ball, but I'm just reading what they've put. But we are also, I've got the Leigh Centurions Twitter page up, because they might have a better information on what is happening. So I'm using both. For info today, because they might put a bit more better it goes. So, and also, folks, I am sorry if I literally go and butcher players' names. Papi breaks on the halfway line, but as he is chased, closing in on the line, the chasing Eagles players manage to knock the ball out of the hooker's hand. So far, we are actually doing well. Now, I would say that's well, because players managed to get back and managed to do something. And then says that Wardley looked to have crashed over for a second, but the ref, who is well positioned, said he dropped it over the line. So we just got away with a try. We basically got away with not giving away another try. So happy days all round is what I would say. Last year was really unfair on Fev. Toulouse played like 9 games. Thank you. And that's coming from the league does not like Fev, and that's from coming from one of my mates who says that the league always seems to make sure that Fev don't go up, which is unfair, because you got to be equal to everyone that's in the league. You cannot be biased to one team and not have love for another. You got to show respect to every team in the league. Let's see what the other scores are. It is Wigan Warriors 10, Toulouse 0, and Hull FC 0, Warrington Wolves 0. So we're just waiting, seeing everything at the moment. So we're just waiting to see if there's any more news to come. We're just waiting, and then the other one we're gonna do is we're gonna move. We're gonna see. So guys, we're gonna check. We're gonna check in a minute, see how the scores are getting on. Scores on the doors. So hopefully, let's see what is happening at the moment, folks. A superb try saver from Matty Chimes. Papi breaks through the middle with the winger coming across and dislodges the ball. Well done. Ferguson almost takes into touch after an Eagles kick was fielded by him. Leigh makes some good ground, but Nesbitt gets himself up after receiving a forward pass. Bauer knocks on an Ashton pass. Leigh play ball on halfway. 10 minutes to half time, folks. And I'll be checking on your questions in a moment, folks, to see what you guys have put. Here we go. I can catch up on you guys, see what you put. I used to like Sheffield's old rugby ground, Don Valley Stadium, and Sheffield used to be a good team over the years, but when at Don Valley, can you remember Sheffield being a good team over the years? Probably. I've lived everywhere. I've never really lived in Sheffield. I've lived quite far away, but my family are from the area, so. Me personally don't like Fev fans because their actions at our ground running a Leigh fan over like WTF and that. Some Fev fans caused a Leigh boy to end up in hospital by stamping on his head. I hope they don't go up. No need for behaviour like that in our game. But not every fan is like that. Not all clubs are like that. And it's just some mindless individuals, so don't take that into account. It's the players on the pitch that do all the job, and the players themselves and the manager. That's what it is. So guys, keep your questions coming. I'm gonna keep, and also keep the likes coming. Keep the likes coming, folks. I really appreciate it. So guys, keep your questions coming. Sheffield Eagles 0, Leigh Centurions 18. Let's see if anything else has gone on in this game for you folks. Reynolds kicks to nobody at all. 7 tackles for the Eagles. Akins almost drags into his own in goal. Good kick chase from the Eagles. McDonald gets an offload away to Nesbitt, who can't take it in. So far we're doing our bit, but we just can't seem to get up the field to get a try. So it's just a case of waiting and seeing. Still 18-0, Leigh Centurions. Is now in Super League. Wigan Warriors 16, Toulouse 0. Let's see what's going on here. There might have been something else happening. James cops a high shot from Ferguson. We're into the lead half. Something to celebrate again. Let's see what questions you guys have put into the chat. Next week, Bradford versus Leigh. Then Magic Weekend. Think Fed versus Leigh. What do you think about them games and John Kears joining Witness as their new coach? I'm gonna go. Bradford's gonna be not an easy game. We lost to Bradford, so it's not gonna be easy. Between Leigh and Fev, because my friend's Fev fan, I'm gonna always want to say Fev win. And John Kears joining Witness. That'd be interesting, but you just got to see how everything goes in those fixtures. Let's see if anything happens. Because it's nearly half time. We are missing a few good players like Chambers, Jones, Inu, and sorry if I do butcher anything, Nakubawayo, and as it happened, it's a try for the Eagles. It's Jason Bass. It's a try for the Eagles. Jason Bass. At least we are not going to be nilled in the first half. At least we got on the score sheet after all. So at least for our efforts, at least we have got a try. The Eagles have scored. It's Jason Bass. Right on the hooter. And hopefully Isaac Farrell, you've got your kick as well. And marvellous way to end the half. Corey Ashton with a sublime cutout pass for Jason Bass, who goes over in the corner. Isaac can't convert as he hits the post. It's 4 points to 18 and it's half time, folks. It is Centurions 18, Eagles, Sheffield Eagles 4. So at least we're on the score sheet. At least we have got something for the efforts of the players, which is respectable, and I will absolutely take that. At least we're on the board. At least I can't say we haven't scored today. From Jason Bass. And one thing I will say is, hallelujah. So guys, pre-question is now half time between Sheffield Eagles and Leigh Centurions. So, put your question for half time. folks, there'll be a message coming up to let you know what's going to be happening during halftime. I am going to be doing a Q&A during halftime. So, put your questions in for what you would like to give me, what questions you would like to give me during this Q&A during halftime. So put your questions in, ask me anything, this is your time, it's halftime, let's go. It's just, at the moment, we're just going to keep going. It's like, you do this, you do that, you do this, you do that. Just waiting for some questions, and you guys can answer them. Like Premier Sports give us your prediction on your halftime food, drinks, like you do. I'm not going to be giving predictions because I think I'll end every time I've done it, and I've even tried doing it for football. The result always seems to be different to what I predicted. But guys, put some Q&A questions down. It's half time. Let's get sorted. If you want to ask questions more about me, about the channel, about everything, I am willing to answer anything that comes to your head and your brain. And I'm happy to answer anything. The scores on the door at the moment in Super League is Warrington Wolves 0, Hull FC 0, and Wigan Warriors 16, Toulouse 0. So, giving you questions, anything at all, I am happy to answer anything. Anything. The floor is to you, the viewers of this channel, the watchers of the stream. The floor is all yours. Put what you want. Ask me anything. I'm happy. I'm just at the moment just waiting for questions while talking to you for you guys to literally for me to answer. But I'm still buzzing over us just going one try. Because I didn't think it was going to come at any stage, but I will take it. Apologies, folks, for me yawning. It's just been really warm in the UK recently. So guys, put your questions in. It's just a quick reminder, folks. For you guys, this is just a quick reminder for you folks. I'm doing a Q&A during half time, so get your questions in. So hopefully something can materialise in the second half. But I got nothing to be disappointed about. Really, they're saying it's a spirited effort who deservedly got points on the board through Jason Bass in the last minute of the half, which I will absolutely take. At least we got points on the board. That's the matter of principle, but yeah. Ooh. Who is your man of the match so far? What do you think the score is going to be? Is it going to be Leigh 30, Sheffield 26? Nah. Who is your man of the match so far? I can't really say because there's still a second half to go. So it'll be more near like 70 a minute. I might have who I think's going to be man of the match. So I'm gonna try it out, but keep your questions going. Thank you for your question, and see if anybody else wants to bring any more questions in for the during half time. We just gotta be at the races, but we are trying our best. And that's all I'm bothered about is if you're at the races, then I know you. We've given it the best chance we got, but we've just come up against a better. What's the word? We come against a better side. But we just need to be proud of these players, do what we need to do, and get through what we've done before. So get your questions in before the end of half time. So guys, so you think we're gonna get bad? So that's not very nice. Because you want to knock my confidence before second half's even started. Um, see if there is a good crowd on the Friday night rugby league, same as Monday night. Rugby's premier sports crowds have been poor during certain times rugby being played. That is true. So guys, keep your questions coming. Sorry, man, I've just got stuff down my throat. It is now Wigan Warriors 20, Toulouse 0 in the Super League. So keep your questions at the ready, folks. I'm happy to answer any questions you guys brought in front of me. Me personally, not the biggest Premier Sports fan, as it costs small clubs a lot of money because of a lot of the clubs rely on the big clubs like we and our fans. We have signed Edward Ipahi till 2025. What do you think about him and Blake Ferguson? Blake Ferguson I've known because he's been in like NRL. Friends tell me about him. Looked him up on YouTube. Sounds like a very decent player, scoring goals for fun, drawing tries for fun. But that's what I know about him. I never know the other dude before, so someone new. But we are waiting on the second half to get underway. Both teams are out for the second half, and it's Ben Reynolds' boot that gets the game back underway for the second half, folks. Sheffield Eagles 4, Leigh Centurions 18. So guys, put your question in the chat. Isaac kicked to Leigh's 40-metre and the Centurions starting halfway. Reynolds knock on but wasn't given much chance with Ipapi's pass out of dummy half. It's still 4 points to 18 in favour of the Leigh Centurions. So I'm also hearing one of my mates as well as from America, folks. So I'm just listening to his stream. Also, I'm just keeping an eye out. See if anything's popped up. We run it on the last while still in our own half. It gets to Welland, who miscues his kick, which goes to Nesbitt. Try for Renault. Try for Sheffield. No, try for Leigh. Sorry, it is 22 points to 2 in favour of Leigh Centurions. And again, you're doing a good job. It's finally nice to find this and listen to how my team are doing, which is Leigh. Unfortunately, me struggling to get to away games, like tuning in and listening. And stuff like that. So, guys, have you guys up to the channel? Let me know in the chat. So far, it's not going the way we wanted to, but it's... And the kick is converted as well. So that means it is 24-4 to Leigh Centurions. We are getting handled our ass cranks. So we need to try our best, do what we can do and get a good result. Let's get some stuff here, folks. Let's see what's going on in the game so far. Thank you very much, Ginny, for subbing to the channel. Highly appreciate it. Great defense from Eagles. They forced the Centurions into touch on halfway. Eagles look in good shape down the left flank, but the ball goes to the ground and is knocked on. So, hopefully, let's get some more points on the board if we can. But that's ifs, buts, and blooming maybes. Try, folks. Another try for Leigh Centurions. As Edwin, hi puppy, bursts out of dummy half to score beneath the sticks. 28-4. 28-4, folks. 28-4. It's just one of those days. Guys, keep putting your questions down. I love this support, folks. I highly appreciate all that have come into the chat today. Let's see if the conversion was converted. And I think that is something we don't know yet. We are sorry if anyone pops in here and you're a Sheffield Eagles fan like me, because it's like you're getting absolutely handed your asses. We're absolutely getting handed. But like I say, we're trying our best. That's all you can wish for at the end of the day. And guys, keep the questions coming. I appreciate all of you that have been in this chat, having nice conversations. And he did get the conversion attempt over, which puts it at 30 points to 4 in favour of Leigh Centurions. So put in the chat anything at all. I am happy to hear what your thoughts are. So keep the questions coming, and hopefully we can actually get some more points on the board. We drilled the ball short. Ferguson goes through one defender, but has his foot in touch. So we're lucky there, folks. Eagles win the penalty on the Leigh line for offside. So guys, keep your questions coming. I'm just gonna pop off very, very quickly. I won't be a tick. So let's go back and let's see some questions what you guys have put. Again, Leigh and Fev getting bigger wins in the championship, but whoever goes in Super League won't be getting big wins, and they get nil to recruits if they get in Super League to stay up. So let's check and see what is transpired in the last few moments. Eagle win the penalty on the Leigh line for offside. Ashton wins a GLDO as his grubber into the in goal and is kicked dead. Isaac knocks on from the dropout. Leigh starts over halfway. Try Papi over from dummy half. It is now 34 points to 4 in favour of Leigh Centurions. Folks, and the same thing I'll say again, keep your questions coming. I'm interested to hear what you guys got to say. And Reynolds converts 36-4. Just keep the questions coming, folks. You time, so I apologise. Another player into the sim bid, this time as Leigh Man as Ibabi. P sits down for 10 minutes as he stopped a quick tap penalty. What do you think when you see teams getting big scores in the game? Bit of a disadvantage because it looks like they're getting more money than the other teams, but also Sheffield Eagles are not professional. They're a part-time side. They're a part-time team, so most of these players might go to work and then go and play rugby. Cut off the cuff from Wellham as he picks up a loose pass and grub through the Leigh defence on halfway, and the Centurions knock on. So we're just waiting to see when the incident happens, folks. Let's read some more of your questions. If we get promoted, it will be hard as we are only allowed to sign 5 more overseas players as we already have signed Ibabi and Nini McDonald. Okay. So keep your questions in keep your questions coming, and I'll answer as many questions as I can. There's just not any more tries being coming yet of late. Another try for Leigh. Ferguson goes 90 metres before offloading to Brandt, who also can't get over the line. However, the Centurions spread it to the other flank. And on the next tackle to Wardley to walk in, and it is 40. Yes, I'm saying it's correct. It's 40 points to 4. Yeah. 40 points to 4. As we currently have like 14 overseas players. Oh, interesting. Let's see if try if he got the kick. Another try for Leigh Centurions. This time, Nini MacDonald gets to the end of the kick. It is basically now 46. 46-4. Folks, 46-4. What do you think about tonight's game, and do you think we should win the game, or what's that? Who do you think should win? Yeah, I'm not gonna say our team, because we literally, by the scoreboard being 46-4, we got absolutely battered, and there's still about 60 minutes to go. And he's got the conversion. 48-4. I know, mate, it took a long time for me to put it on my console when I got the game. Let me know when you are free for me to call you. when I was putting it on my console when I bought the game. Hopefully we actually get some points on the board, because we don't deserve just falls. We've been actually trying to do stuff and it's just not worked. Reynolds knocks on under pressure from Ashton. We win the penalty for holding down. Good work from well. Please actually be near the post so that Isaac can go and actually get a kick. And don't actually think, oh, we're going to go for a try. Because there's literally no point at this point in Junction and in life. Corey hits late. And we win another penalty. 30 metres out. Go and kick. Go and kick. And get some points on the actual board. Oh, we messed up. We don't kick from 30 metres out. It's going to be fun. I don't call it fun when we're absolutely getting absolutely cream crackered. It could be worse. I could have been doing Warrington versus Hull and nothing actually happening in that game. Oh yeah, how long's left? 4 at 72, so we've got about 8 minutes. Guys, keep your questions coming, and hopefully you guys, it says, Yeah, how have BBC Radio Manchester Sports got that result before reading out? Beginning of the season, we did you think about Fev's pitch? Fev versus Leigh was like a mud bath. And how can they play rugby in that since their pitch has been good? Oh, sorry. Just before you gave the score, the Manchester gave 34-4 before you. How they done that? I have no idea, but like I say, I am happy to be doing the stream for you guys, even though we have got absolutely battered. I'm glad to just do a bit of content because I haven't done a lot of streams recently in the last few weeks since the Premier League season finished. It's another try for Leigh. McDonald scores his second of the evening, and it brings the score to 52-4. 52-4. 52-4. Wow. Wow, wow, and wow. I didn't expect. I don't mind losing like 30 points to 4 or something like that. 52. Jeez. And he has missed from the touchline. It is still 4 points to 52. And I don't see anything else happening in this game, so no. Try for Leigh again. It's just... Yeah, it's... What can I say? We're gonna hit the big time. Yeah, we're doing all right. The game's near and then I haven't been able to update the score. I apologise, folks. We're having a bit of an issue with... It's got the conversion, but we are right at the end of the game now, folks. Right at the end. It's like... Oh, sorry about this, folks. Stream. Just... Sorry if it looks like the stream's lagging or something, folks. It's just that the fact is that we've had a big amount of rain that is happening at the moment. It's just like affecting the weather. So I apologise, folks. Jeez. So could be that the weather could be holding it up, so I apologise. So the score now I think is 50. Ah, this is going to be sad to say. 58. Which I'm going to say it's 58. There's not more I can say. Let's see if the match is ending, and if it does, I'll have to apologise that I might be able to add the last try score in due to the fact that I'm having problems with adding it in. And that's just due to the weather. The weather is just cocking up right at the end of the stream, folks. Yep, full time. It finished